How are you guys doing today, this evening, this morning, whenever you are watching me? You're gonna get your confirmations through me. And without further ado, y'all, let's get straight in. Guys, gals, to my newcomers, stay tuned. You're gonna be here with me and we're gonna line this up correctly. I have a few different downloads that I want to get off to you, and then I'm going to get into my meditation book. The first download that I want to start off with is, you guys ever feel like your TV gets louder? I'm like, is it getting louder? Something could be getting louder. But the first download that I'm getting off today is, how you doing, Ara? You are moved. And I know you're gonna be like, I'm moved. What are you talking about? You're moved because, and solely because, you have outgrown your environment. Okay? I'm doing good, thank you. You are moved. Not that you're about to be, not that you're going to be. You are currently moved because you have outgrown your environment. Your new needs you in new places, meeting new people, meeting new faces, new hobbies. You're needed and you're new. So you're moved, okay? Straight like that, straight like that. Now today, guys, today is September 15th, so I'm going to be flipping to September 15th and I'm going to be reading you a meditation guide from here. Take what you need, leave what you don't. But I also want to mention, in this time, do your best not to get upset with what is restricted away from you and what is being placed in alignment for you. Because you guys are growing at a rapid place, or you just did a major growth spurt within you, within your spirit, within yourself. Not everything has access to you, not everything can come with you, and there might be people that take that personal. But in this moment, don't get distracted by those that are taking it personal, okay? Okay. Life does not need to mutilate itself in order to be pure. Simone Weil. How terribly complicated we choose to make life's many questions. Should we call a friend and apologize, or wait for her call? Are the children getting the kind of care they must right now? That we came to believe in a power greater than ourselves is often far from our thoughts when we most need it. Our need to make all things perfect, to know all the answers, to control everything within our range, creates problems where none really exist. And the more we focus on the problem we've created, the bigger it becomes. Inattention relieves the tension. Last week's problem can seldom be recalled. The one we are keeping a problem with our undivided attention can be turned loose at this moment. And just as quickly, the turmoil we've been feeling will be beyond recall too. The program offers us another way to approach life. We need not to mutilate it ourselves. We can learn to accept the things we cannot change and change the things we can with practice. I will pray for wisdom today. I shall expect wisdom, not problems, and the day will smoothly slip by. And let me tell you why that's so fitting for today's message, is because this part right here, to everyone that has came across me, if you're watching this video on my YouTube later, or if you're on my live currently, today's problem is not tomorrow's problem, and yesterday's problem is not today's problem. In this moment, guys, it is time for you to really embark on this newness that Spirit has for you. And Spirit wants me to encourage you in this moment to understand that it gets better from here. You may not know all the different mysteries and all the different things that Spirit has in alignment for you. You might not know where you're going next. You might not know where you're guided next until moments notice. But the biggest thing is that in this moment, you are on your path. As long as you do not fight it, as long as you do not fight what is being offered to you, as long as you are not fighting what is being brought to you. And for some of you, I'm hearing it's brought to you by God. As long as you surrender, you make space for things to get just so much better. And when you surrender the control specifically, it causes you to get more and more and more. I want to give you guys a personal example from this previous weekend, because this previous weekend I kept feeling energies personally, just like where I just was getting a little bit irritated, a little bit frustrated over things that I normally don't get frustrated over. And I had to sit with myself 2 times, and I'm like, why am I really angry? Am I angry because of what has happened? Am I angry because of the outcome? What am I really upset with? Because I'm like, everything else is going right. Everything is good. Everything is in alignment. I'm right on time. But why is this frustrating me? And I got to the root of both things that had bothered me this weekend. And I didn't let it ruin my day. I didn't let me take me off my course for the things I needed to do throughout the day. And I didn't let it impact me. And I think that's something within that you need to take with you on this journey, is that, guys, there could be 1,001 things that you can get upset about. There could be 1,001 things that get to you or try to irritate you or that try to frustrate you. But this is your golden season. This is your abundant season. This is your season where all things are possible for you. And if you allow one thing that's out of your control to dictate whether if you should go somewhere, or dictate whether you should date someone, or dictate whatever it is, well, then you're going to be dictated by your emotions. And Spirit doesn't want you missing out on the things that are truly for you just because one thing isn't going your way. Okay? Now let's get into some runes, because I haven't used my runes in some time and they're calling me today. I'm going to be divining through citrine runes, and then after I'm going to be pulling some cards to see what other messages I pull for you guys for today. Let's go. Channel for the collective. I do want to give you guys a warning or a tip for this upcoming journey. Hi, y'all. I want you guys to be more present. Pay more attention. Pay more attention to your surroundings, to the people that surround you, to the love being offered to you, to the love being brought to you, to the gifts that I'm hearing. Pay attention to God making your life easier, because for some reason in this moment I truly am getting that, you guys, this season for you is for it to be easier, not harder. Okay? And I'm also hearing it's time for you to work smarter, not harder. Okay? And I'm also getting that you don't have to be in a rush, because as soon as you are instructed to make a major movement, or if you're instructed to change something up, you'll be given enough time in order to do it. Now, for some of you guys, it could be it might seem like in the human form, moment's notice. Okay? Hi, Irene. But I want to tell you guys that it's not a moment's it's not a moment's notice. Like, it's like you're prepared for it. Okay. Yeah. Now, for some of you guys, that might be your spiritual abilities. For some of you guys, you could have been feeling like you have been left in the dark about what is to come. But I'm here to tell you that I think that something is about to be revealed to you, especially when it does come. I do feel like it's something new. I don't feel oldness here. Going back to your abilities, there could be a new ability that it kind of just happens. You're kind of just thrown into it. I don't know. I'm seeing aura colors. Hi, Joseph. It could be seeing ghosts. It could be, and I don't want to speculate because there's a lot of you guys in here, but I'm seeing like there could be a spiritual gift that's new to you that you might be thrown in. Like, it just pops up and it's like, wow, I can actually do that now. Whenever you get that, hi, Tanya. I feel the need to sit over here and say, work with it, develop it, get better at it. Okay. Something about, you could be getting a new gift in order for you to enhance it. If it's a spiritual gift, okay? Spiritual abilities is what I'm getting. I also want to tell you guys, because I've been getting this downloaded message as well. Hi, Tina. Hi, Emily. Guys, I'm working on being more present in the chat, I promise, because I had one of my girlies get upset. She was like, Charlie, I said hi to you 2 times. And she was like, and I know you in real life, but still. And I'm just like, sometimes, guys, when I be in a message, like, and I be in tune, like, I don't even be locked in on the chat. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I just be locked into the divine message. So, guys, please don't take it personal if I miss y'all comments, if I miss y'all highs. Y'all know I love you. Don't play with me today. Don't play, but I just want to say hi, family. But back to the message. See, this is why I don't get distracted, because when I get distracted, I be like, where was I? Sometimes I could go back into it, but it's okay. I trust where I'm being guided, so if it's meant to come out, it'll come out. Yeah. For some of you guys, your ancestors could be passing you the torch. I'm getting the torch like to light something up. I'm seeing something about a new endeavor, to start something, because for some reason I'm seeing the Ace of Wands in my hand, and Ace of Wands is all about new opportunities being handed to you, new beginnings, new mindsets, just newness. And for some reason I just get that something is being revealed to you, or something is about to be revealed to you. I'm also getting something about a vision. This could happen to you in the kitchen this next week, guys. Pay attention to when you are creating. And it's so interesting because right now, I don't know why, like, I don't think something's going on with my throat chakra, but it's like, maybe I need to hydrate more. Because I can't be blocked. Maybe that's very, very symbolic. Your ancestors are telling me that in this moment, like, you're not blocked right now. I don't know who that's for, but for some reason I want to tell you, you're not blocked. Now, that could literally be like a physical block. Like, I don't know if you thought you were blocked on someone's phone. You're not. But I'm also getting like your spiritual gifts are not blocked. Yeah, something is not stopped right now. I'm hearing something is non-stop. Yeah, I see gifts coming in. Heavy emphasis. Your ancestors could be passing you their gifts. For some reason, I'm getting the energy of like people could be, hi Kira, hi billionaire. I'm getting the energy of like they could be passing you their secrets, their abilities, their knowledge, like their wisdom to you. If you're in the kitchen cooking, I want to give an example. Like they can be giving you recipes. how to update recipes and stuff like that, how to do it the right way. And I know that's like it's not really a silly example, but like I'm getting it like physically, but I'm also getting it like spiritually as well. And I just feel like it's coming at a moment's notice. It's almost as though like you're like, how do I do that? And then it's there. For some of you guys, these could be tangible, like these could be physical gifts, like things that you didn't know that you were good at, but you really are good at. I'm getting drawing as well. You didn't know you were a good drawer, but you're a good drawer. But I'm also getting something about visions. Your insights are getting clearer. The messages are getting clearer. To those that work with the dead, I'm getting the energy of like your ability, like you're just getting clearer and clearer and clearer. Like you're able to hear them. That could be one of them. I'm also seeing something about an abundance being passed down to you. Yeah. And I also want to tell you guys, nobody can trick you out of your abundance. Nobody can nobody can play you out of your abundance. Okay? Because I'm seeing dinosaurs here. Like I'm getting like something is ancient. Like something is so beyond the physical that it's like they can't get to you even if they wanted to get to you. If you guys have been feeling like you've been attacked or there's spiritual warfare and shit like that. But this is your confirmation. Your ancestors kind of want me to let you know, like, it's already done. It's already gone. It's time for you to move on. If it's old connections, it's time to move on. It's just time. And I'm hearing somebody's ancestor say, like, it's time for you to go put your toes in the sand again. Did I say that right? Toes in the sand? Yeah. Go put your toes in the sand. I don't know why that don't sound right to me, but it's like, go. But I feel like that's their way of saying, like, go take the edge off. Yep. A lot of you guys are going through a lot of major breakthroughs. A lot of reawakenings. A lot of it could be in private, I will be honest, guys. So if you guys feel as though this is a time where you feel like you need somebody, this is me reminding you you don't. Some of your, I don't want to call this one the dark night of the soul. I don't want to call that because that's not what this feels like. This breakthrough feels like it's personal. Like it's a me versus me. It's you entering into your golden season. This one feels like it's on your, like it was a part of the destiny, you know? And I'm trying to explain it, like I'm trying to put it in like words so you guys understand me, like verbiage you understand, but because I feel like I'm like getting spiritual messages in different languages, but for some reason I'm just getting this energy of, guys, like the energy I feel is like just you're watching, you're listening, you're transforming. It's not something that could be taught to you. It's something that's just within you. And then as soon as an appointed person is given to you, then take the appointed person. But something starts within you first. Now, some of you guys, you could have already embarked in this. Pay attention to like weird headaches that you guys get out of nowhere. Pay attention to like sicknesses happening out of nowhere. Pay attention to the urges of you feeling like you want to cut your hair or shift your color or something. Like, just pay attention to you. I don't know why I'm getting Britney Spears vibes, but like just pay attention. again, this is not something that's told to you. This is just something that you just feel like you're directed, like your higher self is aligning you to do it. Okay. And I want to say that with this spiritual awakening, there is a time when it will be over. So if you guys have been going through like spiritual awakening symptoms, like it might almost be over. Okay, you might have like a little bit left, and then like if you're going through a sickness, it's about to be over. If you guys have been having back pains, it's about to be over. Tooth pains, headaches, I'm just saying it's about to be over. All of this thing, like I just feel like I feel like it's like 99% complete. You just got that 1% to finish. I'm seeing like a loading screen, and then you're fully transformed, you're fully ready. Okay, I want to switch to my cards because I keep seeing different card decks in my hand. Start here. I'm going to use my Secrets of the Ancestor deck today. I also want to mention a moment for you to give it to me, ancestors. A moment of clarity could be needed, but I'm also getting a moment of, I'm hearing silencio, like silence. Like you being silent with yourself could be symbolic. That could look like a form of meditation, but for some reason I'm just getting a moment of you just sitting. Maybe it's not even a form of meditation, it's just sitting. That could be for one of you guys, but something about just sitting. Processing. I'm getting like a processing. Something could be needing to get processed. Okay. Now, you guys could be starting a new job, so it could be like processing application or progression or something like that, but yeah. I'm also, for some reason, I want to say truck driver. Okay. Now, I see someone here, specifically a masculine. And he's not happy. They are showing me it's an ex. I see something, they might want to say something from the heart. They want to speak to you from the heart or something like that. Y'all see me not wanting to bring shit in. Here's what I'll say. Okay, I'll say this because I'm trying not to be biased, and I feel like because a lot of you guys are at different stages, especially with your exes, especially, you know, just different stages. Take what you need, leave what you don't, please, in this moment. But I really feel like somebody wanted to grow with you. And somebody could just be being nosy about your love life. Okay. Now, why is that being brought up? They're just in the energy. I see them in my amethyst. I see a person here. And for some reason, I guess you needed to know, or maybe you've been wanting to know somebody's feelings for you. Okay. Well, there you go. So whatever that's for. Hi, Mia. Yeah. Why did you have to come out like that? Bubbles, if you're in here, you call me today. Not tomorrow, not the next day. You call me today. We need to have an exchange. Oh, look at you popping up. Yeah. Okay. Sidebar, y'all. I get my own random confirmations. Okay, let's get back into you guys. The reason I don't like this card coming out is only because I want to be mad at y'all. And I know y'all are gonna be like, Charlie, why you want to be mad at us? I want to be mad at you guys because you ain't been taking care of yourself. I feel like your spirit team, but this doesn't feel like a real, like, I don't feel mad. I just feel like kind of a little disappointed. And the only reason why is because, like, self-care is in reverse, and I just feel like you guys usually do a better job of it. Like, whoever I'm speaking to, you guys do a better job of bouncing out of stuff, out of, you know, cleansing your energy if it's spiritual. I'm also getting the energy of you know, not giving up on love. If somebody, you know, hurt you, you know, you usually bounce back. You know, you take the time to heal, and then you're just like, okay, I'm gonna get back out there. I'm just a little disappointed. Like, you guys are usually more loyal to yourself than you're being right now, and I just need, yeah. Okay, sorry. Let's keep going. Yeah. I see a balance out here. I do see that changing. So maybe I spoke a little too soon. By Libra season, when is Libra season? I know it begins at the end of this month, but I want to give you guys a sorry guys, I just got an important message. I'll respond to that in a second. By Libra season, guys, I do see this changing. I'm gonna look up the Libra dates for you guys. 1 second. September 23rd is the beginning, so that's next Tuesday as of right now. By September 23rd, I do see that adjusting for you guys, okay? I see you guys being balanced out, okay? Maybe some of you guys have been seeing within, like, your own energy that you haven't been feeling the same or viewing things the same. But for some reason, I am getting the energy of if I could give you a piece of advice, whatever is taken away from you from now to the 23rd, be okay with it. Don't fight it. For some reason, I'm just getting the energy of there's just this final, I feel like a cleanup, like spirit. I just feel like you guys are kind of on spiritual protection right now. And there's just a final cleanup. But I'm also getting the cleanup is to rebalance, like, your emotions, rebalance your abilities. For some of you guys, it could be your artistic expression. We talked about drawing earlier. Somebody could be left-handed, because whenever I start doing my left hand, I'm like, okay. But something could be to balance you out for marriagehood, parenthood. Something is just being reorganized. And I'm hearing we're putting it in a basket and marking it with a B. And then leadership is out here. Yeah. Let me switch decks real quick. Let me see if I can pull some more and see what else comes out. I see this upcoming crescent moon could be very symbolic for you guys. I also am seeing a new moon, but something about this crescent moon. By the crescent moon, I'm seeing something like take place. Maybe look up when the crescent moon is for you. And even if you're watching on my YouTube at a later date, the next upcoming crescent moon for you is symbolic, okay? Something is about taking leadership back into your life. I'm also hearing placing leadership back into your life. So spirit could be about to put the ball back into your court is what I'm hearing. Yeah. For some of you guys, that disappointment, maybe that disappointment is because things didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, or things weren't moving the way that you wanted them to. Okay, maybe you felt like something was stole away from you, or something was taken away from you. But this is where I remind you guys that what's truly for you can never be removed from you. I want to give a personal example. Georgia, my little babies. I had Georgia since she was about, I want to say, 8 weeks old. I'm gonna have to look at it. She was a baby. She was either 2 months or 3 months, one of the two. I want to say 2 months though. And I had her from 2 months till she was about a year. Yeah. And somebody stole my dog. Charlie, somebody stole my dog. Literally. How did they steal your dog, Charlie? Let me tell the story. I was taking out the trash one day, and I had Georgia on commands. She was still young, but I had her on commands. She would go outside, she would do her little zoomies, and she'll come back. I'm like, okay. This last time, she didn't come back. And I remember I didn't have, like, I had on some sandals, but I didn't have on, like, shoes to go and, like, go walk to go see where she went. So I went to go get my shoes, and then I went walking, and I could not find her anywhere, y'all. I couldn't find her nowhere. And I started putting up signs, started putting up posts online. I tried to look for her everywhere. I went for walks for hours and hours looking for her in the neighborhood, and she was nowhere to be found. Now, she's microchipped to me. So I knew eventually if they ever took her to the vet, they would call me. I knew if somebody found her, they would call me. But Georgia was gone from October of 2023 to February of 2025. And that whole period of my life, like, when it came to her, I kept saying, if she's supposed to come back, she'll come back. And if not, maybe she's out. Like, I was so optimistic about it. And I was just like, you know, I was sad about it. Don't get me wrong. I was sad, but I was just like, maybe she's helping another family. Well, one of my neighbors had told me that the reason I know she got stole was because one of my neighbors ended up telling me at that time that somebody with a black SUV came and, like, snatched her up. And I was like, wow, they got my dog. Well, by the time I got my dog back, because I was in book club one day on Sunday, and they literally called, and I just started getting alerts we found your dog. I got it from the pet alert that I put out back in 2023. The shelter were calling me. She was all over Facebook like, did somebody lose a dog? Like, it's just like she popped up out of thin air. And ever since this year in February, I've had Georgia back. And the reason I'm giving that example is because when things are truly for you, no matter even if they're removed from your life for a year, almost 2 years, if it's for you, it'll come back. Georgia isn't a testament of that. And y'all see, she just chilling in the back, sleeping, just minding her business. But symbolism of it is that, but if it's truly not for you, then let it be removed. Let it be, it's just not for you. And I have 2 scales out here. So heavy emphasis on Libra energy, balanced energy, this Libra season. Things are being made right in your life in this season of your life, guys. It's being balanced out. It's being flipped in your favor. But you have to realize and recognize when Spirit removes things that don't serve you, or maybe they remove things because you're about to go through a major awakening season of your life. The time wasn't right. It could be for so many different reasons. I remember when I had lost her, like, I went through so many different awakenings throughout that whole season from 2023 to 2025. I moved, like, I made so many different movements, and honestly, like, by the time I got her back, I felt like I was in such a better place. Like, I had the space for her. I had the money to go and get everything that I needed without concern. Like, everything just felt like, wow. And it's funny because I remember I had just moved into my new place. It was my birthday. They called me. I got my dog back. I was over here buying new furniture. Like, everything was just aligning. Like, and it's just like, and everything has been good ever since. And for some reason, guys, I just feel like if you guys are coming out of this disappointment, or if you guys have been in this disappointment season, I just don't feel like it's lasting too much longer. But the only part you have to accept is letting go of, you can't control the outcome of certain things. If you can surrender the control of the outcome, you'll have a better outcome. Okay? Let's keep going. A lot of you guys, your death and your rebirth is almost finished. Now, for some of you guys, you could be at the beginning of your journey, depending on where you're at, okay? But for some reason, I do feel as though Spirit could be having you guys go through this awakening or this shift or this change, because there's new birth coming, and there's new physical changes coming, and there's new, like, I just feel like Spirit is making space, clearing space for you. For some of you guys, that could be a child. For some of you guys, that was a new home. And I'm hearing was a new home. So some of you guys could have just moved into a home or about to move into a home. But it's funny because I started this live off by saying you're moving, or you've moved. It wasn't even you're moving. This doesn't feel like something that has shifted. It's like you moved. Maybe this is just me and Spirit communicating with you, like the move has already happened. The move is already, it's near, or maybe the rest of it is near. But for some reason, I am getting this transformation, this huge transformation, this huge rebirth. And a part of this feels so spiritual. Like, I feel like a part of it, like your ancestors are here, and then another part is your higher self, and then your present self. And I want to say it exactly like that, because your present self is here with me. You're listening to me. You're here with me right now, right? But your higher self is the one that's delivering this message out to you, and your ancestors are here to make sure that you're actually present, so you're not getting notifications, or if you're getting notifications, they're your confirmations. Your higher self is saying, this is getting better. We get better from here. And the reason I know we get better from here is because I'm already here. I'm just trying to guide your present self to where I'm at. And I'm telling you, don't worry about where we're going. Don't be scared of where we're going. Don't be scared, because you're calm here. You're cool here. You're calm, cool, and collective here. You're yourself here. And you guide yourself with your ancestors here. So you don't have to really worry about anything. And don't get caught up on the side paths or the side missions or the side lessons that don't really, like, you get your lesson and then you go. Don't feel like because you hit a dead end that it truly is a dead end. I don't know why I'm seeing Forrest Gump when he was on that running journey, and he was running, and if he ran to like the end of Mississippi or to like a river and he couldn't go any further, he just had to turn back around. Something about, like, if you hit a dead end, just turn back around, go in a new direction. That is your advice from your higher self. If it's not that way, it's this way. And if you get to a dead end that way, don't worry, we're going to turn you back around. We're going to get you to where you're going, but we want you to enjoy the process. We want you to enjoy the progression. Yep. Don't be talking stuff, guys. I know it's within your nature to just talk stuff. Hi, Shay. I know it's within your nature. I know y'all like to be chatty little patties and stuff. I really do know that. But I just feel like in this moment, the chatty patties, the gossip, it's a distraction. Okay. Now, I do see heavy emphasis on someone communicating with the dead. To those that are feeling really pulled on by the dead, or pulled on, like the messages are coming in from all over the place. Your spiritual abilities, you feel like you're speaking and then somebody's trying to get through you. Not in a scary way, but somebody's trying to communicate through you. For some reason, I am getting the energy of there's a lot of spirits that's trying to get through for you to relay messages through to their loved one. You could be needing to relay messages to, or they could be strangers. It's not about a need. I just feel like their ancestors want to relay a message to them. And here's what I'll say to that. To those that are embarking on their journey of welcoming in the spiritual realm, there will be some people, I'm not going to say too much, ancestors. There will be some people that accept it, and there will be some people that are scared as shit of it. Okay? Those that accept it, I mean, you really don't know until you know. But what I will say is that what helped me through my, like, I guess my journey of being able to communicate with the dead, but also being able to still live like in the mundane world, is having a balance. Having my spiritual friends, but also having my regular fucking friends. If you're dating, try to get with somebody that is understanding or has some type of general ideal of spirituality. However, as long as they respect you and your abilities and your thoughts, it doesn't really matter if they believe in what you believe in or not. It just helps if they do, okay? When it comes to discussing things with your family, a lot of your family members have gifts too. Slow down speaking to them. They might not be on an intuitive level quite as far as you are, as far as you having the terminology, but they have their own gifts. And if you feel called to help them expand on their gifts, cool. If you're not called, cool. That's about it. Yeah. Last minute messages. How do I want to end it? I'm gonna end it here. To those that are coming into their spiritual abilities, or they want to develop their spiritual abilities, I do offer a course. It's a mentorship where I teach you specifically and guide you on how to enhance your gifts. That's why, guys, if you ever don't see me on live, it's because I have meetings with my people. I help you to develop your gifts, whether if that's through cards, whether if that's through your clairvoyance, which is just you being able to see things through crystals or different objects. I teach you how to read runes. Guys, I do so many different teachings. It depends on where your spirit is calling you. I teach cowrie shells. I teach palmistry. Like, guys, I teach so many different things. If that interests you, please reach out to me, okay? We can go into details. And how that looks like is I meet with you guys 4 times a month. It's an hour session. Sometimes it goes over. Like, one of my meetings went almost to 2 hours. But I always give you out the information you're supposed to. And typically, depending on the tool of your choice, sometimes we start with and they're like, Charlie, not too much. Fine. But just know you get a personal reading and you're being taught at the same time. Okay? Let me finish this out. It's because I have one coming up right now. Understand in this moment, freedom is yours. For reaching out, the easiest way to reach out to me, either email me. On here, you can do TikTok as well. But if you want like an immediate answer, I would say just email me. If you have my number, if you have my business number, reach out to me. Yeah. Okay. Now, a rebirth is in reverse, which makes me think of this is the part in your life where you get to choose. Everything in life, guys, is about, you have a choice, okay? Now, there are certain parts about you that make you up. There are certain parts about you that you just are who you are. But Spirit wants me to let you know when it comes to this next part of your journey, you either choose to accept it or you choose to deny it, okay? That's even down to if you are being guided to go in a certain direction. I want to give you guys a quick example. Let's say you guys have spiritual assignments at the gym. And you're like, but I don't want to go to the gym. Well, then that means you don't complete your spiritual assignment for the day. Now, that doesn't mean that all your spiritual assignments have to be at the gym. No, but sometimes when you go out to that party, or you go to that event, or you go to that lunch with a friend, or you go to fight night, because there was just fight night. Like, sometimes you have spiritual assignments all over the place, and you get to decide on if you want to relay messages to people or if you don't, if you want people to be a part of the journey or if you don't. You got free will. Yeah. Here's what I will say though. Spirit wants you to watch what you say when it does come to spirituality. The reason why I say that is because we all have different gifts, okay? And what I mean by that is you don't know what other people's gifts are. I want to give you an example. You might be able to see ghosts, while another person is able to hear ghost. Now, it doesn't make one person more important than the other person. What it does mean is you guys just have different spiritual abilities. But that does not necessarily mean that you can judge somebody based off of their spiritual abilities. You can't say one person is more spiritual than another, okay? Now, that's not for everybody. That might be for two of you, okay? But Spirit wants you to watch how you speak about other spiritual beings, okay? And I really am getting like, rather if something is true or fake. Because one thing that I've learned throughout spirituality is if you don't think something is real, Spirit will show you how real shit can get. But if you don't believe things are true, keep it to yourself. If you don't believe, keep it to yourself. Create what you believe. And then we could do some talking. And even if what you believe is nothing at all, let's say you don't believe in God, let's say you don't believe in shit. Like you just like, you don't believe in nothing. Create ideals about not believing in nothing. Why? Because it's needed. There's pathways for everybody. There's pathways. There's pathways for everybody. I'll leave it there. And that's it, y'all. Now, I love you guys. I am getting out of here. Got some business to take care of. Respect your neighbors. I don't know why I gotta tell you that. Respect your neighbors. If you guys need me, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. But I hope you guys have a good day. Know that I post all my videos on YouTube, so if you guys came in the mix of it, only caught like a glimpse of the message, it will be posted. This one should be posted tomorrow, so yes, that is all for now. You said because you said you be watching baddies talking mess. Listen, don't be a baddie talking mess, because then you don't be a baddie no more. Alright? You're welcome, Nella. You guys have a good one.